Ken, you got the first question.
Yogi, could you just talk about the team's ball movement tonight? It seemed to really be getting finding the open man really well.
Well, Coach always strives on making an extra pass, so we just wanted to kind of get downhill drives, kicks to shooters. If we didn't have the shot, just drive it over the top, just keep moving the defense, because eventually the defense will break down, and felt like they did tonight. We got open shots.
Alex?
Collin, in the last couple of games, you've been blocking more shots. Seems like you've been doing a little bit better job rebounding too. Is it anything different these past couple of games, or is it just confidence for you at this point?
I mean, we've been working now on a lot of rebounding drills and all those kind of things, so that's a big part of it, and then I just feel better with rebounding and blocking shots, so I just go for it.
Zach?
Yogi, how important was just patience tonight? It seemed like they were desperate to kill the pace, whatever they had to do it, even maybe to foul you guys. I think you only had 23 points in the first 12 minutes of the game, and then you reeled off 21, or of the first half, and you reeled off 21 in the last 8 minutes. Just how important was it to basically just not force anything tonight?
Well, we didn't want to kind of fake that way. They did kind of hold the ball in the first half, but we just wanted to go out there and with the defensive mindset. We feel like the last 5-6 minutes of the first half, we got a lot of stops in a row, which carried over to our offense. Then we all of a sudden got up 20 plus. So I think that was the biggest thing.
Pete?
Yeah, can all you guys talk about the success you guys have had defensively against three-pointers, and tonight I think they were 1 for 13. What's been the key to that?
The key to that is knowing personnel, and that has to deal with all the coaches in there that give us all the scouting films and everything like that, the scout reports. So Coach Martin had the scout report for this team, New Orleans. He did a great job keying in on guys who make shots for them. So when we go out there, we want to initiate all of that and just basically stick to the scouting report, because if you stick to that and stick to the tendencies, then you kind of take away what teams want to do on the court.
Questions for Collin?
How much has the team just kind of developed from the start of the season to now, to where you guys are working better on the court? How have you seen that progress?
I think the main thing for us as a whole group is how our communication has progressed, and how we're trusting the game plans that the coaches give us, and us as veterans are communicating to the freshmen that, and everybody is communicating that we need to just talk it out, and even if you're not in the right spot, if you're going hard all the time and you communicate and talking it through, then I mean, majority of the time you're going to get a successful outcome.
Zach? Anything else for the players? Go ahead.
It looked like at times you guys were starting in man and they were yelling down from the bench to get into a 2-3 zone. Are you guys switching defenses in the middle of possessions, and if so, how effective is that for you?
Well, what we do is we just game plan for each team. So basically, if we switch into 2 with one of their calls, and that's what we do, we just game plan basically team by team. It's not we switch to 2 all the time. It just depends on the kind of sets they're running.
Maybe more for Yogi, but all three if you want. The non-conference isn't quite over yet, but it's almost over. Just the way you guys have maybe progressed, and certainly since that rule was.
I mean, we just come in every day with the same mindset, just try to get better as a whole group, and just listen to coaches, get better individually on your own. We get better individually throughout practice also, but as a whole group, we're just trying to create that bond and become more of a family and work together and have everything flow as a unit instead of a bunch of individuals. So I think we're really working on that and trusting the game plan more and just come together as a group.
2 more questions. Rick?
The last couple of games, your rebounding numbers and your blocks have been up. I mean, are you just getting more comfortable because you're playing so consistently, or what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, I know at this point that I have to bring a lot to the table for us to be able to win or to be able to have a good game. So blocking shots and rebounding I know there have to be a few of the top things that I have to do every game. So just trying to keep that going.
Last question, Zach.
I guess talking about the bigger picture of the season so far, one of the things you guys talked about and Coach talked about in the offseason was the inability to just sort of generate momentum. In the game last year, you'd have a couple nice games and then take a step back with a loss, that kind of thing. what has this team learned, I guess, both from last year and what you've accomplished so far this season that will allow you to just be more consistent moving into a game like Georgetown, moving in certainly into Big Ten play?
Well, I think the difference from last year to this year is that I feel like this unit is a lot more connected. And this year, even though when we lost to Louisville in the next game, I felt like we were more connected. We all got in the film room, talked about what we needed to do, and we string together, wins that can just push us and push our level up in practice and to carry over into the game. So I'd say that's the biggest thing from last year to this year is just our connectedness on the court.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.